Alright. Here we go. Getting into this. Alright, so yeah, I don't know. Been having a lot of fun streaming. I fixed a little bit on my build here. So yeah, I just wanted to get back in, show off some of the new additions I made to this build. A lot tankier. All my res are maxed out and overclocked. I have a lot more damage output. Again, I don't have mid-max gear, and this is a mid-level, like a mid-gear build anyways, mid-game build. But it's perfectly fine for what it is. I still could up things a little bit here or there, but I think I am truly done with this build, trying to put any more true currency into it, you know, unless, like, yeah, I just start getting some good drops and have a lot of free currency to spend. But I think I'm going to start saving now. I can run this pretty well for a while, and yeah, for the most part, I don't think I'm going to die too much. I have pretty good clear speed in the T-16s until I get, you know, until I start venturing into some maybe harder content. This build should be fine. So, and again, if I went into harder content, I think I'd rather just save for a different build. Plus, you know, yeah, I'll probably get bored of this build at some point. But for now, it is fine. I also got more of the flasks that I'm supposed to have. I got 4 of them. The only other one that I don't have is a Quicksilver flask that they say to use with the build. But I feel with the 2 movement skills with the blink and the shield charge, I just feel like it's not really that necessary. So I use this other flask that increases damage for 10 seconds. I'm not sure why people don't use more of these in builds. And I can see, like, maybe this one, it doesn't gain any charges while it's in effect. So, like, yeah, maybe that's part of it. But I'm kind of thinking of it as in D3 they have an item. It's a convention of elements that it cycles through 5 different elements, and while it's up, you do 200% damage. So it's just like a damage buff some of the time, but overall they count it in their overall DPS. So it's kind of something like that. It's not always up, but you know, when you're just clearing like mobs fast, you know, it hits a lot. And then the other thing that it does is it increases 100% increased charge gain when it is up for the 10 seconds, 11 seconds, whatever it is, for all your other flasks, which will help you in a lot of different situations. It helps kind of round it out, especially if you run into like a, you know, just a single target, which this build is a little weaker at. I'm a little stronger now that I got him up, but yeah, certain guys with like extra health and like shield mods like this guy, he's taking a second to kill. But stuff like that, it, you know, can get you extra charges so that you're pinging your other defensive things, flasks. So the other flask is like the fire resistance one, and that one reduces curses, which is really good. And that's basically less fire damage, so it helps your life regen, so you're not taking as much damage from your righteous fire. And then the other 2 are just armor. I landed one with 50% increased armor during effect, so 20% plus 50% increased armor. So it just ups armor a ton, and that's 9.6 seconds. I haven't been able to find a decent roll on this. I'm rolling another flask to see if I can get it. I'm basically using this to get rid of bleeding, but again, it's only 3.8 seconds, so I do need to get a better one that has, you know, a longer duration, just because, yeah. I was able to roll on all these, as you see, use when the charges are full. So basically, yeah, they're always there in case you need to ping them for a second time if they have enough charges. But yeah, you got to get them to full so they'll auto ping off, so you don't have to really worry about it. So with that one only lasting not even 4 seconds, I do want to get one that lasts like 10 seconds like the other flask that I have, just because, yeah, it's something that makes me immune to bleeding, which, you know, can really, with the righteous fire already taking damage on me, yeah, having bleeding is not ideal, obviously. So But yes. Alright, what are we doing here? Alright, so again, I got 10 maps set aside, and I'm going to run them, and we're going to see if I can get some decent sustain for the maps, and update on some of the things I found. Again, still learning, figured out a couple things, and I got maybe about like 60 chaos and just delirium orbs from running the mirrors from the 10 maps yesterday. So overall, like, yeah, that's more than enough to get like 30 T-16 maps. So I mean, if you look at it that way, like, you know, but I'm not really counting that. I'm counting that as profit and trying to sustain the maps separately, so any profit from them doesn't have to actually go towards the maps themselves. So that's kind of my little mini goal with these streams at the moment. But yeah, those were an easy. Oh, nice. There's a 16 right there, so that's a good start. But yeah, just some notables of what I've found drop so far. I'm not gonna, you know, maybe if I pop back into town, I'll show some of the things that I got. A couple items that, again, I'm still learning some of the crafting bases. With what I was running Jun maps to try and unlock some of the veiled crafting and all that. I'm still not 100% sure how to unlock that. I'm unlocking a bunch of the things, but I can't use the crafts on any of the items I got. I was trying to research it last night. It didn't really make any sense to me. If anyone, you know, can help me out with that, leave it in the comments or something. So other than that, I'll continue to do those, and hopefully once I complete whatever I'm supposed to with that, it'll just open up and I'll be able to craft those things. But yeah, I got some bases that, looking at what other people were selling, what they're selling it for, yeah, I had some stuff that looked like it'd be like 10 divs, and some that are like an easy 1 div, where comparables were going for like, you know, 3-5 divs and stuff. Let's see what some of these things are. Like, I got this 6 link dropped, and like just looking at it with the 14 life, plus the, you know, the DPS isn't that high, but the socketed melee and stuff, like, yeah, it's tough because I'm looking at other things, and like it just looks like there's nothing else out there with these mods. So it's either something that people don't want, but there was similar mods without the 14 life per enemy killed, and those were going for multiple divs. So I was like, okay, well, maybe this is something. So yeah, just some other things like that that I found that are, you know, I'm not sure which ones were exactly what I found, but I haven't set them aside. That's my old helm. And then, yeah, obviously these delirium orbs, 15, 35, that's 40, that's 70. I don't have a price on that one, 70. So what does this one go for? We got 12, and then this is how I figure out what to put these at. All right, I don't want this coming on this screen. I want it on this one, a little baby screen, so I can do that. So this is kind of how I figure out the prices of these. You can just go off of that, but usually, like, these delirium orbs, like, I don't stack them, I just try and get rid of them as I get them. So I'll switch it to chaos instead of divine and just see what the lowest is that someone's selling it for. So 12, and it looks like he's got 2 of them, so I might put it at like 15, because then after his sells, they'll go. Sometimes I will just put it at 10 so it sells quick, but you know, I got some time. I don't have to have this thing sell right away, so I'll just put it at 15, and then yeah, I'll just get random people buying these up at times. So yeah, we're just gonna do the dump off again for now, just so I can keep things moving here instead of taking a whole ton of time. Oh, I got another delirium orb there. This one, I don't think that's very good. Alright, so we got 1 map. I did clear out my map, so that was the 16 I just picked up. And I also got a 14 we just picked up too there on that run. So I cleared out these, the 14, 15, and 16 again, so that we can see, I'll see how many maps I get. Again, I'm not going to, you know, go through and, you know, consolidate all the way up from 1. That would just be a nightmare. So we're just going to go with the 14, 15, 16. It's easier to kind of tell what's going on there. And then, yeah, we'll see if we sustain the 10 maps this run around. Last night it looked like we didn't really sustain, but we did have a lot of 14s and 15s, so we got pretty close. And then also I had some other maps, and then I ran some other stuff. So I'm up on maps right now, but again, maybe I'll even set the ones aside. Maybe I should just set a separate tab. Maybe I'll set a separate tab. So I have these to always, you know, fill up. But maybe I'll take these maps. We'll go throw these on another tab. So I'll just do my 10, and then we'll go off of that. And then these extra ones will just be something else. So what are these? These are those. These are. I guess it wouldn't really necessarily matter, but maybe let's see. Maybe I just keep running these 10 until, oh no, I just got rid of some of the maps that I was running. Oh yeah, it would be these 3. Okay. We're figuring this out. We'll be good. Alright, let's see. What does this go for? Just real quick. Get rid of these. Oh, why did I do that? I don't want that. Alright, Chaos, Divine, let's just throw this guy up there. I said I wasn't going to do this. Alright, 14. So whatever, we'll just throw him up for 14 as well, because I really actually don't want him to go at the moment. Exact price, 14, sure. Okay, let's get back in and do another map here. Alright. So yeah, this build is a lot better rounded out. Again, doesn't have the best of the gear, but, you know, it's kind of makeshift right now, but you know, all my resistances, I got 82 fire, 79 cold and lightning, 82 chaos. I got a decent amount of life regeneration. My armor gets maxed out with the flasks and stuff, so I get 90% reduction there, which my passives are obviously reducing. It's converting a lot of the damage that I take, both physical and elemental, into chaos, which with divine flesh and the armor I have, yeah, it's just basically you want good chaos resistance, so the 82% is key, and then any physical is already reduced through one filter of 90% most of the time. If we can see here, defense, yeah, 90%. I don't know what it maxes out at, but that was almost 50,000. I don't know what normally is high, but I know 90. I haven't seen it go above that, so I don't know. There might be passives where you can get that up even higher, but that's what we're working with here, so sounds good for now. Alright, so we're going to just roll some maps here. We're looking okay on map sustain. So yeah. Then yeah, maybe I'll look into tonight, maybe throwing some kind of scarab or something in for this next week's runs, and yeah, maybe trying to up my game a little bit. Maybe I can get a little more profit with my time or something, because I do have a ton of scarabs saved up and I just didn't know what to do with them. Again, I can go to that treasure trove Discord and maybe I can unload them, but I also thought, well, maybe I just start burning them with maps. Why not? Just get some extra currency to drop or something. So I'm not sure yet what I'll do, but right now I'm just running the Elk and Go, Chisel Elk and Go for these, and yeah, seeing if we can get some cool drops. Some decent stuff so far with last week's runs, but you know, nothing to really write home about yet that I know of. Just another scare, you know, amulet. And then yeah, I mean, if anyone, you know, catches me on here, and yeah, I forgot to put that in the description. You know, I'm not really, you know, just strictly trying to stick to one kind of thing. This is, you know, because I just started this stream on YouTube, and I used to be on Twitch, so I'm starting a whole new thing here. So I'm just kind of setting goals for myself. But you know, if anyone even wants help like leveling a character, or if it's, you know, your first character, or you just, you know, are bored and just want to run some content with me, like, just, you know, hit me up on here, or you know, leave a comment and leave a message or something. Maybe we can, you know, get together on here and just run some content. I'm down with whatever. Kind of just chilled, laid back. Again, me and my brother, he's streaming over on Twitch right now. He's playing some Call of Duty. But we opened a pizzeria here in Rochester, New York, about a year and a half ago, and yeah, that's our livelihood. So I'm not on here to, you know, make any money or anything like that. When we were on Twitch before, we had a good community of people. That's all I'm really looking for, is just, you know, build a community of players and, you know, maybe, you know, bounce from game to game even, or if we get really into one like Path or something, if we stick with this for a long time, that's fine with me too, if we're having fun doing it. Maybe Path 2 comes out, you know, we get really into that, or, you know, maybe we try something else. I'm kind of down for whatever. But right now I am having a blast playing this game, so we finally got this Righteous Fire build to a stable state. Again, not mid-maxed or anything like that, but, you know, probably like 60 div, something like that worth into the build. Maybe a little less. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but yeah, it's in a comfortable state right now. It runs well. I don't have to worry too much about dying. So, oh, what am I doing here? Alright, just dumping stuff off. So yeah, I have all these scarabs kind of saved up. Again, I don't even really know what a lot is, but it's at least enough to burn for a few nights for sure. I know that's garbage. I should have just tossed that on the ground, but that's fine. Alright, next map. Maybe the next map I'll grab a scarab or something. Should I run? I don't want to run any of these like big ones, because that's the thing. I gotta look up stuff before I like start just blowing stuff that could be potential currency. Because again, I could probably sell all those scarabs for like maybe a div or something, which isn't anything crazy, but you know, I just blew a bunch of div on this character, and he's not even gonna. I don't even know if he'll be my main. It's just kind of like, you know, my first character I really kind of played long enough. I've been playing this game since it came out, but this is the first time I actually put a lot of time into it, maybe a couple months now, and got a character that can, you know, really just survive the end game content and progress. And yeah, obviously I didn't have a lot of currency, so, you know, I wasn't going for an end game build where you got to pay like thousands of div or whatever to get something that can just cream everything. So thought this build looked fun, pretty mindless, and I was like, fine, you know, mid game it'll run T-16s, you know, juiced, and that should be fine enough to, you know, just, you know, progress, get some better currency, save up for a while, you know, maybe start playing, you know, some group play with people and do some cool stuff. At least can hold my own, at least survive any content that someone might be doing. So kind of where I'm at with this. But it would be nice to start getting some decent drops here. I'm using the Never Sink, very strict filter, the 4th one. So not sure if and when. I'm not sure what people normally run. I just kind of started at 1 and then just kept ticking it up as I got annoyed with the stuff that was dropping that I just kind of, you know, didn't utilize. And yeah, so running with that right now. Maybe I'll go even up one more if I start getting, you know, if I'm doing high currency maps and stuff like that, and, you know, just have a lot of currency where you just don't want to deal with all the little bull stuff. I did realize, in case anyone didn't know, once you go to 4, it does stop like scrolls of Town Portal and the identity scrolls. But if it drops a certain amount, I don't know what it is, if it's like 5 or more, like a pile of them, or if it's 10 or more, I forget. I think I saw 8s drop, or no, yeah, anything above 10, I think. Because I took the filter down on one of my streams the other day, and I saw 2 sets of 8 identity scrolls. So I'm guessing if it's 10 or more, because I have seen like piles of like 13. So you will still get, like, you know, the scrolls and stuff dropping, just you won't like see the smaller piles of them. So it'll be just like, yeah, if a pile of 20 of them drop, you will still see that. So you still have some sustain on those, so you don't have to blow some random currency. But I'm sure you can get a ton of those for just a few chaos or something if you ever ran out. I mean, or you just turn your filter off for, you know, a few maps or something. I'm sure you get like hundreds of them. So just a little side note there. Also on this build, I got rid of my golem. I was running a golem, just for the extra damage, fire golem. But I don't know, it's not a golem build. I mean, yeah, the little damage spike, it wasn't that much comparatively that I found, and it is just annoying. He kept dying a lot, and then, oh, I leveled up. I didn't even know. Sweet, 94. But he kept dying, and then not only that, with this build, with all your mana reserve, like, you don't have much mana to play with, and I like to be able to spam flammability whenever I need it. And running the golem, he kept dying. He was taking up a lot of my mana, and just kept dying. And not only that, for gameplay sense, like, it just was, this is so easy. I have these 3 or 4 auras on. I don't ever have to worry about them. All I have to do is make sure I ping my war cry, throw fire traps, ice blink when I need to, just to get out of situations, and then flammability on guys that don't instantly explode, basically, like bosses and stuff. So it's pretty easy build. It's very comfortable now. I'm really enjoying it. So just keep running with this, I think, for now, and yeah, hopefully get some drops. I don't have to toy around with I'm not going to mess with my build for a while, because every time you do, it ends up being like this big endeavor where it's just a lot of work to like get it back to a stable state, and you're making sacrifices to get gains elsewhere. So, and again, I lost about 20 plus div doing it this time the past couple days, so yeah, wasn't exactly fun, but I am happy with it now. I'm happy I made the decision to do it and just didn't stick with what I had before, because I do have faster clear speed, I have better survivability, all my flasks, I don't have to keep pinging health potions. All I gotta do is watch. If I'm dying, I just, ice blink out, let my health regen a little bit, pop back in, and just, finish the job. So, a lot more efficient, a lot better of a build. I'm happy. I'm happy I spent the 20 div. But I don't have much currency as it is, so so yeah, it wasn't the easiest choice to make. All right, I got a point to put in something, but I don't know what do I even want to put in? I don't even know. What do we want to do? We want more damage? We want more survivability? I think my mana is good now. Deal increased damage and minions have increased life. That would have been good for that other guy. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with that right now. We're just going to keep rolling maps. Because, yeah. I can look at that later and choose where I want it. I mean, I could just throw it in anything, I guess, right now. But then I'd have to figure out where I put that later. And I might not remember. So I'll just leave it for now. I'm fine. Give myself some time off stream to think about what I want to do. I like doing that too. Like, when I get off stream, I still play the game for a while, and I'm checking stuff out and pricing out things that I found. And it's usually how I am. So I don't just like log off and then go straight to bed or anything. I'm a gamer through and through, so there's always one more run. Even if the stream's one more run, then I get off stream and there's at least one more run, if not multiple. Sure, a lot can relate to that, so alright, see if we can get a good mirror here, get another delirium orb. I'm not liking this though. I blocked everything off. I blocked the rituals off. Rituals were slowing me down, and I literally just have the legions and delirium. That's it. So I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, you get a lot more mirrors. Mirrors are good because those delirium orbs, they're not super crazy, like expensive, but they add up. As you see, those, I had like 80 chaos there from yesterday, just in, 70, 80 chaos just in delirium orbs. And, that's just, you're a third of the way almost to a div. So, just consistent currency for an hour of gameplay, not bad. Again, it's not as crazy as some of the top players in this game, but, I haven't invested years into this game yet, so it's not bad. You just, get a character up, follow a build, get to T-16s, run Elk and go, and you know you can build decent currency just playing, especially if you know maybe you play 5 hours a night. You know, you got some time, you could get up there. You could get a few div, if not more, a session, and you over a course of a month you could save up a couple hundred div and get yourself a nice tornado shot build or something, and then you'd be really killing it. Then you can do some crazy content, but whatever they use, whatever you'd wanted to use, I don't know. Alrighty. Whoa. Alright, now I'm working my way towards 95. We'll see how long it takes me to get to 95. I think with this build, though, I shouldn't die too much. I have died with the new setup, but I think only once so far. Because I just, wasn't paying attention. I was looking at something else. As long as I pay attention, I'm usually pretty good. Even with the old gear set that I had. I wasn't dying too much when I was just chilling and just had music playing, just plugged in. I wasn't focused on streaming or anything. Didn't really die much, but it did happen. This, I think, as long as I pay attention, I'm not going to really die too much. Just doing T-16s. If I did some harder content, I think this build would probably die a lot more, but Superior Dagger. Alright. Alrighty. Poor ghost? Gold? I don't know how to say that. I'm not even gonna try anymore. Just sound like a fool. I didn't even notice this shrine. Well, we need some drops here today. Need something to invigorate me here. With all the mighty power of Path of Exile. Okay, that's a dead end. That was a waste of time. Alright. That's a dead end. Trying to clear these maps out fully. Get all the chances I can to get this map sustained. There's two 15s. Of course, I need a normal white 15 of that map so that I can get a normal white 16 map from the 3 of them so that I can Alch and go it. Because I don't want magic or rare 16s because they're useless unless I stripped them. I mean, I guess you could scour them. I wonder how much does a scouring orb go for? That actually might be. Wait, you can't do that to a corrupted, can you? But yeah, I didn't think of that. I guess it wouldn't matter, but I don't necessarily want to burn a bunch of scouring orbs too. Orb of scouring, that's fine. We were just talking about you, and now here you are. I'll just value that real quick, and you'll answer my question. I guess I have one in my inventory anyways. So yeah, they are 1.5 chaos, so yeah, why would I can buy a map for 2 chaos. Why would I use a scouring orb on 1 if I can just, all you need is 1 of the 3 to be a normal 15, and then you'll get a normal 16, and then you don't have to waste the scouring orb. So yeah. Oh my god. I hate when the legions are like here. Alright, at least drop me some decent guys. Sometimes when it's in like a narrow pathway like this, like I've literally had it like have no like actual like incubator guys or any bosses or anything, and I'm like, well, that's shitty, because like what's the point of the legion? It wasn't worth like killing all the guys other than just experience, I guess. Oh, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. Nope, I got him. I got him. Alright, we got a battle on our hands here. See if I can round them all up. Come on, guys. Come on. Come together. Let's all take damage together. This might get me killed. Oh, boy. keep moving. Just keep moving. Be good, right? Definitely got some higher DPS. This I probably would have died and taken a lot longer to kill these guys with my old gear set for sure. So I do see progress here. Progress is always good. Killed him. Why can't I move? Stupid shields. Alright, so that. Alright, those are just literally jeweler orbs, so I don't necessarily really care about those that much. It's fine, I'll grab what I can. Wow. You got some health, buddy. Of course this has to have shields. What do they have? 51% energy shield, wow. Feels bad, man. I seem to be living. He's gonna do some random attack though, that's just gonna one-shot me, watch. Once my flask all... Yeah, I don't have my flask anymore, so my armor's down. What's my armor down? No, it's still at 90, so... Oh, see, then something like that. But I don't want his shield to come back. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Wow. Holy health, Batman. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Wait, where'd he go? That's it? That's all you dropped me? What the... What the what? Alright. Big boss man. Wonder this map's taking so long. I was wondering about that, why it was taking so long. I only have 50% more health as energy shield. Do. Here we go. What you running from me, sir? And he drops nothing. Of course. Of course he does. Of course he drops nothing. Alright. Ba 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 ba. 215s. Alright. Wait, did I get rid of all my Elkin Ghosts? No. Okay, so that was first 4 maps. Why did I keep that in there? You go here. Oh, that's why. Alright, so let's run these. One more. Did I run 4? Was that all 4 of them? Did I lose one somewhere? No, I couldn't have because it would have went in here. Must have ran 4 already. Jeez. Not bad. Alright. Your settings are probably too high. You have to have really good internet. I don't even know if you can hear me. Talking to my brother, he can't hear me. Yeah, he's running over on Twitch, and his first stream back in a long time, so fresh install and everything on the computer that he's on, and yeah, I think the settings are a little too high, so when I was running it on like my LAN or my Ethernet, you know, hardwire computer, or even off of my Wi-Fi, it was working, but then just on my phone it was lagging, so I was trying to tell him, but he has his headphones on and he can't hear a word I'm saying, so I just kind of let him go. I'll figure it out once he's done doing his thing. Fill him in on what's going on. Alright. Come on, baby. Big drops, big drops. Already. Wants to die. I haven't died yet, so that's good. Got my level, 94. The road to 99. Or 100. Sorry, this isn't Diablo, I forgot, sorry. Road to 100. Another reason Path is, in my opinion, better than Diablo now. In my eyes. Because, yeah. Just little stupid things like that can't make a difference. I stop at 99. I don't know why games ever did that in the first place. Well, probably like, I don't know. It doesn't even make sense. Like, an extra digit takes up that much space on a game. I don't know. Like, I don't know why they would stop at that. Maybe it made sense for a game that hit big and then everyone just followed suit because that's what they did. I'm not sure. Really looked that up. Rare guy? No. Oh, let's get this guy. Get him. Oh. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh, that was probably not the best idea. Unleash this. There we go, there's a 16. Flat. Whoa, what is all this shenanigans going on here? A whole lot of shit. I'll wait for that strong box till I clear out some of this stuff. Who's over here? Let's kill some of these guys. Channel map. Gotta kill this guy off. He's got some deeps. Some essence. Cool. Essence guy down. Get this bitch done. You're dead. Okay, a chisel. That's it. Really? Well, at least we got a 16, so all is well. Anytime a 16 drops to 16, we're good to go. Open. Stack decks. Sure. Got a ton of those now. Little cute chaos orb. Alright, let's do arena here. Kill these two douche nuggets. Give me a douche 1 and douche 2. You dead? You done? You dead? Sanctum Guardian. One man, one desire. I'm Batman. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Voiceovers on here. Start looking up most famous voiceovers and see if I can mimic them all. Let's pull them out randomly, among other things. All right, that was inappropriate. I apologize. Didn't mean it. Alrighty, yeah. Pathway. Let's see, come on, another 16 map. Some 15s, let's go. What do we got here? We got 4s. Yep, those aren't helping me. Nope, not very much. Not very much at all. Thanks for nothing. They're called maps, though. It did give me maps. Just, yeah. Not the ones I wanted. Alright. A few more maps to run here. Let's go. Bump, bump, bump. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Don't go there. Ew. Alright. Stack. Yerks. Next map. Oh, Silo. The Silo Sons. Do with Silo's missions. Missions of the kittens. Kittens missions. Meow 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 meow. Oh yeah. Once I get comfortable on this stream, it's gonna be a lot of meowing. Just forewarning you, lots of meows. It's just in my natural vocabulary now. I don't know when that developed, or when that started, but as of recent, a lot of things that I mimic are usually with a meow. So that will be happening. Just forewarning anyone that stumbles upon this here. Oh. Oh, this build is fun. So glad I have it to this stable state here. Just never touch it ever again. I don't care if it can be better. It's fine enough. I'm just gonna sit at my home, T-16 out, chisel out and go. My little righteous fire and just run around and pop things. Bosses are a little annoying, but yeah, when you're just trash clearing, it's very satisfying. It really doesn't get boring or old. I don't know. Just running through a pile and just watch them all explode. Do like the, yeah, just the feel of this game over like even D2 and D3. Just feels good. It's almost like a shooter when you shoot the gun. It almost feels like you can feel it in the controller, mouse and keyboard, like shooting it. It's kind of like this. You almost feel like you're just, I don't know, just like a Super Saiyan Wolverine or something, and you hit with such force that anything you hit just explodes. That's what it just feels like. It's fantastical. Did I miss a bunch of this map? It seemed really fast. Maybe this map is quick. I don't know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't like this boss. Takes too freaking long. Oh boy. Didn't notice he was back. Back in action. Yeah, this is annoying. I hate bosses with stages. Just sit there and let me beat you to death. That's the kind of boss I like. Especially with this guy, because he has such just low single target damage. It's lightning going off. Getting all worked up here. Spider Force, there's a 15. So we got a 16 out of 15 on this? No, wait, did we get a 16 on this? Alright, did I clear this map? I guess so. That seemed fast. I guess, depending on the mods, some of them will go quicker. Let's just roll another one, because we didn't really fill up. Let's go. I don't know, how far am I into this stream? Just want to know. It's going to tell me. 44 minutes? Alright, so we're doing pretty good. Might even be a little quicker than yesterday. Should be quicker. Of course, I did take a little time to explain a couple of things and look some stuff up, but I think yesterday I ran a lot of Infested Valley, which is just a fast map. So open. You just kind of run everything together. I guess it depends on the content you run into as well. Which obviously, I reduced a lot of the other content. Ah, getting caught up. Medium cluster jewel. Can we go in there? What is this? I'm gonna kill this guy before I go. Where is he? Like teleporting all over the place. Whoa, that was lag. Where is this guy? These new guys. I don't even know. Wow, it is lagging hardcore, man. What the F? God damn, dude. How am I lagging? Why am I lagging now? That was frustrating, to say the least. Ugh. Feels bad, man. Why is this lagging? I can't click. It's like going really slow. Is it still like... Yeah, I think our internet, something's wrong with it. What's going on here? That's fine. What's our upload? Oh, our upload don't seem that great. But that would just be on the streaming end. Why? Why is this lagging like this? It's like not going where I'm clicking. Just feels laggy. Oh, kind of feels alright. I don't know. Maybe it's in my head now. It's probably just in my head now. I'm just trying to make excuses, make myself feel better about dying. I wasn't supposed to die on this stream, alright? Not fair. Just seems like laggy for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I just clicked on that. It is lagging. Yeah, because that's not... I don't know what's going on. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel responsive. Yeah, it's not responding to what I'm doing. I don't know if it's because I messed with the overlay. Maybe there's something still running in the background. Maybe it's part of one of these or curses or something. I just don't feel right. It feels like it's laggy. It doesn't make sense if I'm still running over 600 megs. It should be a gig, but you know how that goes. Every company, oh yeah, you get free and yeah, 1,000 gigabytes a second, and it's like 10 megabytes. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh wow, these guys do a lot of damage. I don't know what is going on here. Oh, that's what was going on with that. I was like, wait, I forgot when you go uncorrupted, your righteous fire. That's another annoying thing. Like, I don't know why you can't just have your righteous fire on all the time. You gotta keep like re-putting it back on. I understand maybe going, you know, in and out of town or whatever, or your hideout, but why like in maps does it reload it? Kind of seems like that'd be a pretty simple fix, but what do I know? Oh, man, why is it lagging so much? Frustrations are real. Maybe it's just both running the stream. I don't know. Maybe. That would be annoying though. I would think even 600 megabytes a second should be plenty to still be. Again, you might see it on the upload end of things might have an issue, but download should have no problems. What are these? Why are you showing me these? Oh, I guess we'll pick that up. I still want to kill stuff in here. I don't know, kill this pile here. Whoa, I gotta sit back for a second. My shoulder blade's tightening up. Alright, what did we not clear in here? Oh, we got a strong box. Oh, it seems to be running better now. I don't know. Must have just had a spike or something in our internet. We were just not running well. So now it just feels fine. Now it feels fine. Fine as wine. I feel like the drops today have been lackluster. That's okay, that is fine. Alright, we got a couple more maps to do here. We'll see what our sustain is, and then, yeah, I'll get off, and then I'll be back on tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I'm probably gonna. I do want to do formal YouTube videos, and as I mentioned before in other streams, we you know, have a band. We haven't written music in years, for at least like 3 or 4, maybe even longer years. We haven't done anything in a while, so I want to do that again too. So, but right now I'm just got back into streaming, so of course it's gonna be fun. Of course it's gonna be fresh. So I'm gonna be doing a bunch of this. So I'll probably just stream every night for now. Till yeah, I get some of my other equipment set up for other endeavors that I do. I also got like a 3D printer and stuff, and do like miniature painting, and I like doing time-lapse videos and stuff for that. So yeah, that may be something I do in the near future. And yeah, I'll probably put that all on this this new YouTube that I made. Just keep it all in one area. Alright, what we got? How many more maps we got? Alright, maybe I'm running slower today. I don't know. Alright, let's do a channel. Got a couple more maps here. Let me try and get through these quick. Alright. Fly, fly. I feel like yesterday I was, again, yeah, I was only doing the Infested Valley. I don't think I had that many, like, Delirium mirrors or anything too, and yeah, that's again, like, yeah, if I didn't get a lot of content on the maps that I was running, maybe that's why I didn't have good map sustain, because yeah, you're not killing as much, you're not getting as many drops, so might take a little longer to clear the maps, but better sustain. I don't know. It's another big dude. Alright. Yeah, I feel like every other map I've done, I've gotten a mirror on, which is sweet. Again, I just changed that last night too. I got rid of the Secret Grove, so then I changed a few other things on the Atlas tree, trying up my odds of maps and stuff. I forget what else I added. I did something else. I think I made the Delirium mirror decay a little slower too. I had some of the other things that extended it, but then I think there's the 2 nodes that give you, it makes it 8% slower. So the other one, yes, a silo map. There we go, a 16. And a 15, nice. But yeah, I had the other ones. They up the duration. But then the other two nodes that I didn't have were the one that actually make it dissipate slower. If that makes sense. So they're both upping the duration technically, but I don't know what that necessarily means. Like oh, a divine orb, nice, sweet. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's only like my third one, I think, to drop since ever. I think when I played this game before, I never had a divine drop, so it's only like my third to drop. Everything else I had to trade for to get the divines to be able to get stuff. Just had a divine drop, bro. Yes. Yeah, your stream, I kept telling you, I kept saying stuff, but you just never heard me. But it's, we just gotta change your settings. If you were using, like, the internet, it was fine, but if you don't have good internet and you were watching it, it was really laggy. So it's something with the bit rate or in all those settings. Like we gotta dial that in so that it's fine. I'll look at what I'm running on this because this is running fine and I'm not on Wi-Fi or anything when I run this. So yeah, we'll just kind of mirror it. I think Twitch is different too. So, but we can start with low settings. Just so it always runs. There might even be just like a low latency mode that you can tick on that just fixes it. Wait, where am I going? I just got, I think 2 more maps after this one. It's my 10 maps, and then, yeah, I'll be done. And then yeah, man, do your thing. I'll be done here shortly, and then meet you out there. Yeah, I was trying to stop you, but you just kept going. Like, you couldn't hear me at all. I was standing right next to you, like, oh yeah, there's something wrong. You just like talking to whoever and just kept going. I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, if someone has good internet, you can see it, and like I knew it was at least going through, so like you can take it and put it on YouTube or whatever, right? Yeah, Chaos Orb. Well, you can. Wait. Whoa. Couldn't hear what? You can just turn your headphones down. Oh, that's what you're saying. But you want it loud. Right. Yeah, I figured it wasn't a big deal. Just let you get through the first one. Right. Get dialed in. Alright, finish this off. Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of content in these maps. A lot of these forgotten, or these vile areas. It's taking a little longer. That's okay. It's my day off. I started early stream today. Sorry about that. You couldn't hear my brother, but I was talking to him for a second there. He just finished his stream. Frostblink 21. Okay. What is my Frostblink? 20. What, I just gotta up the quality of it? Or no, wait, it would be better anyways, right? Is it just further? Increase cold. It's still cold effect ailments. Recovery rate, normal, magic enemy in area. 20 and 100. Increase maximum distance traveled, 40%. So I guess that's better. Just gotta up the quality of it. Alright, back to channel here. Alright. Finish out strong here, boys. Finish out strong. Underground River, another 15, nice. Them 15s up. Alright. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about it, like how I can do this. I wonder if I should change it to like I start with 10 maps and then I run them for maybe a week. Just what I get back from them and see what happens. Or should I just, you know, just start 10 the beginning of every day and then just kind of, maybe I can write down. Maybe I'll just make like a chart. So I'll run 10 every day, see what the sustain is, and do plus minus. Kind of keep like a scoreboard. Maybe that's what I'll do, like a scoreboard plus minus type thing. And well, it's not even a scoreboard technically, just a counter, I guess, to see where I'm at and just yeah, keep going with it and see where it ends up being. Because obviously I'm gonna be playing outside of streaming and stuff, so. You know, I have more T-16s than I had at the end of the stream yesterday, but they weren't all from doing this. So, for the sake of consistency, maybe that's the best way to go about it. Just, oh, that's so cool, a div dropped. Really needed it. I had just sold something today for a div, and now I just found a div, and I just spent like 20 div in the past like 2 days, so kind of nice just to get some divs back. Alright, the second to last map, and we just got one more channel map. I should have saved the Infested for last because it is my favorite T-16, but that's fine. We'll just, maybe this one will just be a really quick one and then we can just burn the channel and see where we're at on maps here. I think we're doing pretty good. I think, you know, I've seen that I can recall at least like 3 or 4 16s just flat. There may have been more. I just don't remember. Then I've seen a decent amount of 15s, so there's at least 1 or 2 16s in the 15s that we got. So we still got 2 maps. We'll see what we end up with here. And again, I'm not talking about like obviously like getting the div. I can buy a ton of T-16 maps. I'm not counting that. Anything that drops that's not a map is just, you know, the profit that I'm making off of doing this. It's just basically. Am I sustaining the maps? You know, I'm obviously not going to sustain chisels, so those I'm kind of just counting the alchemy orbs and the maps. Chisels, I will have to buy more eventually because you just don't get that many doing Elk and Go. I don't know where people farm them or how you farm them. Maybe there is something in the future I can add to this that you can get more of them dropped, but I doubt it. Maybe Scarabs where it drops more currency. But still, you just have to get lucky to get a lot of chisels. But other than that, like, yeah, that div that I just got from these runs will get you 1,000 chisels. So, you know, that'll sustain you for quite a while with the few that you do get. But yeah, that's just part of it. Other than that, for just the sake of argument, I'm just gonna, yeah, basically, as long as I never run out of alchemy orbs, which I think I'm still up. I think when I started streaming, I was around 350, and I think I'm closer to 400 now. So I think doing the Elk and Go is sustainable, just in a sense of the alchemy orbs. I don't think you have to invest in those at all. Not that they're super expensive either, but you know, that would just be an extra cost. And then, yeah, basically the investment is the chisels. That would be about it. Which is quite low investment because they last quite a while. You can do quite a bit of runs and get a decent amount of currency. Like I've already sold over a div in other stuff other than that div that I just found. I've sold probably 2 or 3 div worth of chaos plus oh yes, a channel, nice 16 drop. Plus I got a div for an item that I got doing these runs this week. Today I sold an item for that. So yeah, definitely paid for the chisels at least. So a lot of this is just profit. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What are the freaking odds? Back to back, is that back to back maps? I'm gonna have to watch back. I'm pretty sure that's back to back divine orbs just dropping. That's awesome. The universe knew. It's like, oh, this poor bastard has no divines. He has no currency left over for his little shitty righteous fire build that he's all proud of. Let's throw him a couple pebbles. Nice. Alright, it ain't no mirror. When a mirror drops, I'll probably poop myself. So, like, you know, watch out for that. The stream might end abruptly because I might have to run to the bathroom. But, I mean, I have a break screen. I'll just put it on break for, you know, a little while, go clean up. We'll be good. No, but, I don't know. That's got to be crazy. I've seen some of the videos, some of the shorts and stuff of people. I don't know if I'd lose it quite like that. Like, I'm a pretty tame dude. I guess it would depend. If I had a bunch of people watching, like back when we did the stream on Twitch, when I had a bunch of people watching, like I could get into it for sure. But if it's just me here chilling, I probably wouldn't go that nuts. But I don't know. That's still a lot of currency. You could build a pretty decent character just off of a mirror alone. So it would be dope. But man, nice. 2 divs right back to back. That feels good. Finally, some decent, just straightforward drops. Like I was saying in my other stream, like, yeah, it's cool to get stuff, you know, dropped that, you know, is worth 10, 20, 30 divs or whatever, but there's something about just the straight currency dropping. Like, it just feels good. It's just a feel-good moment for sure. And just having it happen back to back, like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. This game is definitely tickling the gaming itch here. Itching the gaming itch, whatever you want to say. It just feels good. I'm liking it. Digging it. Motivating me to get on here and stream more. We got 5 days down. Let's just keep going. I was watching Covert Go Blue. He plays Magic Arena. And he said, I think before he like hit it big or something, or maybe he was saying up to that day he had streamed or posted a YouTube video, I don't know which it was, or a combination of the both, like 1156 or something. It took him to get to, maybe it was when he got his play button. That's how many days in a row he had to release content. So there's my little mini goal. Like, I can't count anything I streamed before because it wasn't in a row. So maybe I'll just go out. How many years is that? It's not too bad. What is that? 3.5, 4 years? 3.5 years? Something like that. Yeah, not even. Like 3 1/3 years. That's all of my life. I hope I live at least that long after this, so should have enough time to achieve that. Of course, having this kind of success that someone like him has, I doubt would happen, but that's okay. That's not what we're here for. We're here to just have some fun. Keep doing that. Keep dumping stuff in this tab. Like a noob. Ooh. I'll go through all this stuff later. Yeah, I got some stuff to go through, so that's cool. Some stuff to roll. Alright, last map. Let's run this channel. Let's finish this bad boy off right. Let's get a 3rd div in a row. Let's go. Do it. Or just have something drop. Have a mirror just drop. Then that would be nuts. You know, just fucking 2 divs back to back and then a mirror. That would be insanity. It's obviously not going to happen, but you know, hopes and dreams, people. If you don't have dreams, you might as well just not wake up. You know what I mean? I don't even know how that even makes sense, but if you could see it the way it played out in my head, it made sense, okay? I was trying to think of some way to better make it more clever, but yeah, I failed, alright? Gonna be a lot of that on this channel. And tome, those sell for some chaos, 10 chaos, 15. I don't know. I don't remember. They sell pretty quick too if you just throw them down at the lowest price. Because I was like, what am I doing with these tomes? I like had like 20 of them or something, which isn't even that many, but you know, just being a noob, I was like, what? I can't stack these things. They're just taking up all this space. So I looked them up and I just started selling them one at a time. And some people even came in and were like, oh, I'll take 5. And I'm like, all right, just dump them off. So if you do find those tomes, don't just can them. You can trade them pretty fast, pretty quick for quick, easy currency. People do use them for whatever they use them for. I'm not even sure what they're used for, honestly. Again, there's so much in this game. There's probably like beginner level stuff that I don't know, just breeze past. It's kind of the player I am though. Like I don't have to search every nook and cranny and just know every little thing before I forge forward. I just kind of like, I just go, you know. It's part of like, I have, you know, just diagnosed like acute anxiety disorder and stuff, which used to be way worse, you know, even just a few years back. But you know, I've kind of tackled that, and now I kind of live my life a little bit differently, where I just, yeah, I try not to sweat the small stuff, and I just, you know, even now, like just gaming, like I used to be so competitive, and I still am. I'm always going to be competitive. I have a competitive nature in me, but you know, I'm not sweating it as much. It's just kind of is what it is. And you know, I think I might even said in the first stream, I'm like, yeah, you know, if I blow some currency on something, like, so what? It's a game. Like, I'll get more or I won't. Either way, it doesn't really matter. You know, it's not like the end of the world. Obviously, I don't know, it's just a different mindset. I used to think like, oh, I gotta make sure like I don't waste this, or I gotta be doing these runs this efficiently, and I need to get everything quicker, and you know, oh, am I doing this to the best extent, and how do I roll it? You know, it's just too much thinking, where now it's just kind of like, whatever. I played the game to this point for 2 months and got all this stuff. I could do it again. What's the difference? So that's, again, like, yeah, I didn't want to spend more money on this build, more currency, but you know, I was having fun with it. I saw an opportunity where I thought I could piece it together. Again, I'm glad I did, because it is a lot more fun to play now, a lot more stable, a lot more damage output, quicker, clear speed, all that stuff. But yeah, with my new mentality, I was just like, whatever, it's most of my currency, but oh well, hopefully it'll help me get more currency, or yeah, we're just back at square one. Didn't sweat it too much, just did it, just pulled the trigger. I mean, again, who's gonna be sitting there saying, oh man, I wouldn't have done that? Like, no one cares what I do with my Path of Exile character, you know. So, but you know, that's part of anxiety and stuff, and like, yeah, FOMO type stuff. It's a little different than that, but you know what I mean. Just like, just thinking everything has to be perfect or done a certain way, and I've learned to shed that part of my life. You know, it's still there. It's always, you know, it's always a part of your life. Like, it's natural. Everyone has anxiety and all these different things that they kind of get hung up on in life, but you know, I'm aware of it now. I can understand when my mind starts going in a certain direction, and I can kind of guide myself back to sanity and just, you know, try and enjoy life to the fullest. So I'm in a good place in life right now. That's why I got back streaming, because it, you know, I realized, like, yeah, I did have a lot of fun streaming, and I do love gaming, so why not? Let's get back to it, and here we are. Alright, boom, last map. Alright, let's see where our sustain is at. We definitely made out currency-wise. We know that for sure, because, yeah, in about an hour we got at least 2 div. Plus we got Delirium Orb, that's, you know, 10-15 Chaos. We got some stack decks, we got a Maven, you know, some other stuff that might add up to something. Forbidden Tomb's a little something. But again, that's just like profit stuff we're talking about there. Let's see how we did with the maps. Alright, so we have... So we got these 16s. We got 5 flat 16s. And then we got Actually, let's just see if we can, because I'm going to roll Alch and Golem as well, real fast. So not enough 14s, so that's not helping us. We have, can't make a 16. I need a white map, so I need a plain map like this. Oh, I can't do it with that one either. So I have to wait on these, unless I have some. Let's pull. Well, no, wait, that'll screw it up. Alright, never mind with that then. So we'll just count all the maps together, and we'll count them as a 16. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4. So if you upped all these, that would be 4. And so we got 9. Basically, I'm looking at about 9 T-16s, because you can up these all to a T-16. Just, yeah, of what I landed, like, yeah, I'd only have 2, so I can't upgrade that one. But, you know, if I did another 10, you know, maybe these all level out, and then I would have, you know, instead of 5 here, I'd have 10 maps out of 20 that were all 4s, or 15s. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till I get, and I might even have them. I might even have the maps left over from other stuff, like that right there. So this one I could up from other previous maps, and I will do that. But yeah, let's other than that, see of the flats that I got. I'm just calling them flat because they're flat maps to me. That's what makes sense. They're white, they have nothing on them, they're flat, you know. So I got 5 flats. Let's Alch and Golem and see if I don't brick any of them. Brick, if you're not familiar with that term, it's basically a dead item. They still won't be dead, because if I get another character, I will be able to run some. I'll be able to run the maps with a different character. But this to me is a bricked map. Right there it says players cannot regenerate health, life, or mana, or energy shield. If I go into that map with my righteous fire on, my life will just completely deplete. So that's a bricked map in my mind. But alright, let's chisel Alch and go these and see if we get them to what they need to be. Alright, we'll just pop them all real quick, and let's see what we got. Reduce effect curse skills, yep, all that's fine. Again, that's the only thing that stops me that I found. Some of them makes it a pain in the ass. More health is, you know, takes longer. They get energy shield. Yeah, that map doesn't look like fun. Plus, my flammability does less too. So they have more damage, and my curse can't even help me kill bosses. So that'll be a slow map, but we're good to go there. Less area of effect. Okay, my thing's a little smaller. That's fine. We can do that map. Alright, this one's good too. And that one's good too. No. Yep, all 5 of those are straight. So all 5 of those are fine. So we can definitely run those. Alright, so we can tack these on to that. So yeah, I think I can throw all these back onto my 7 tab. So these are just my Alch and Goad ready to go T-16s that I have at the moment. We still have pretty good sustain. I think when I started this, I'll start a counter starting tomorrow so that I can better keep track of it. I'll think of a way to make it visually easy to tell where I'm at, how I'm sustaining, and I'll try and keep stuff that I'm not doing separate, or not doing on stream separate, so we can kind of keep an eye on it and see if this is really a sustainable way to keep maps up. So far it looks pretty good. I think I had this many plus 2 more, and then even with just these 15s that I have, you know, we're already over what I started at last week. Again, though, I did do some, you know, outside of stream, but even with that, I've sustained with the content that I've been doing. And outside of stream, all I've been running is mainly 14s and 15s. So yeah, I wasn't even like really a couple 16, like Magic 16 maps and stuff. But again, like, I mean, I guess, yeah, I wasn't burning T-16 Alch and Go, so it'd be interesting if, like, you actually get more 16 flats out of, like, 15s and Magic 16s. I mean, again, it's all random drops, so who really knows? But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get creative on how to do this, because again, when you hit these maps, yeah, you can't get a flat white out of it unless you have more of them. I mean, I guess what I could do is I could buy some flats of these 15s and just like keep them somewhere else and then just swap them out. So I could do something like this, because I want to chisel elk them to see if they actually land, to count it towards a plus, because right now I can say, yeah, this is a plus because I can make a T-16, right? But here, we'll try it, and let me just take, do I have one of those? So if I have one of these, take these two rares, take these rares, turn it into a T-16 regular. So see, as you see, you got two rares. If you put another rare, it'll make a 16 rare. But if you put whatever your lowest form is, so if you have a flat white, it'll be white. If I put a blue, like a magic right here, and had two rares, it'd be blue. So whatever your lowest is what it'll get. And then obviously if you have all rares, then it would be a rare one. But we want the flat, so we get the flat. So this would be the issue of me just going like, oh yeah, see, I got these, count them up, boom, I have sustain. The issue being is if I bricked all 5 of those maps that I got from leveling them up, I wouldn't exactly know. So I'm going to have to get some flat 15s so that I can just swap them. You know, so it'll be like, you know, okay, yeah, I have 4 of these, but I need, you know, I can take 3 for a map. I would just switch this out, put a flat in, and then it would be the same amount of what drop I got, basically, of map. Just like, yeah, because eventually I would be able to cycle this one back in when I get more flats dropping, you know what I mean, white maps. And over time it would level out anyways, so, but for the sake of just sequencing and going through each day to day to keep up on it, I think that should work. I'll think about it more and see if I can come up with something better. Other than that, here we go. So yeah, so to be able to count them at the end of the stream, I want to actually be able to do this. Actually turn them into a flat and then do this so I can see, and there we go. So this one did land, so we were good on that. So this was actually a gain. This would have been, you know, the 6th map, and then so on and so forth, and we would have went. So pretty good sustain. I think if you counted those, if I did transfer them and they all didn't brick, we would be at 9 today, so we'd be down 1 T-16 with the way that I'm going about it. Maybe even that I'll have like a little something quick bullet notes that I can show at the beginning, at the end of the stream, that will kind of explain my rules for this to see how exactly it goes. Because then again, if I get full map sustain and my alchemy orbs are higher than I started, so I can even like do that too. I can write, you know, have that as a counter too, and then chisels as well, and then maybe we can see over time how many chisels I went through. So maybe I'll have like a chart. It'll be T-16 flats or elk and goes that are not bricked. I'll have that with how much plus and negative we are. We'll have alchemy orbs plus and negative, and chisels plus and negative, which chisels will be negative for sure. But then we can kind of guide that against it if we get further along and it's been a month and I finally ran out of 1,000 chisels or something, and like we're plus like 50 maps and plus like 500 alchemy orbs. Like, yeah, we can basically count that as, especially if I'm up on alchemy orbs, because what, chisels you get 5.5 per chaos, alchemy orbs you get, oh, alchemy orbs are cheap, real cheap. So the chisels are actually more expensive. So yeah, it's 1 in 5 chaos. So yeah, and you're using 4 per map. So yeah, those are the investment. It's like a chaos a map, so something like that. you're burning, so you need to get at least the chaos out of the map. I don't know, I'll have to think about all this more and see if there's like a easy way I can do it to make it make sense, where it's like a, yeah, it just makes sense to me, where it's a good common goal. Other than that, I'm literally just going to strip, just not even think about the chisels and alchemy orbs, and just kind of leave it as pure maps. Like, I don't ever have to buy maps, basically. I can sustain my own maps, and whatever I make profit on the outside of it, maybe we'll just leave that alone. But I'll think about it more. Other than that, I'm done for tonight. I appreciate anyone that popped in. Hopefully get some comments or something soon. Maybe get someone to, you know, run some content with would be awesome. But regardless, I'm going to keep doing this, and yeah, I will check you guys tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright guys.